Track 8. The Flagellants. Carl von Mar's magnum opus, The Flagellants, measures 13 feet 10 inches by 25 feet 8 inches and was completed in Munich in 1889. The idea for such a colossal painting came to Mar while he was a student at Munich's Royal Academy of Art. Given the strong interest in history painting at the Munich Academy at that time, it comes as no surprise that Mar would favor historical subjects for his most ambitious and successful paintings. During the decades of the 1880s and 1890s, he would receive many awards for these paintings. The history of this painting begins in 1885, when Carl was an advanced student at the Academy. That year, the artist was awarded the Great Silver Medal for one of his paintings. This was the highest student honor that could be bestowed by the Academy. Later in that year, he proposed this unprecedented, colossal history painting. The proposal for The Flagellants would feature hundreds of figures in a city setting. The complexity of portraying a religious episode that occurred during the 13th century and the sheer magnitude of the ambitious proposal caused his instructor, Lindenschmidt, to question the idea. He encouraged Mar to travel to Italy to cautiously consider the surroundings in which this historical theme took place, which is probably Siena. Mar did so, and in 1885 returned from Italy inspired and committed to the task. Lindenschmidt's initial hesitation yielded to support, and he approached the Academy's board to seek approval for the project. The board's response was critical and harsh. The head of the Academy, von Pilati, vehemently opposed every aspect of the project and suggested to Lindenschmidt that Mar be dismissed from the Academy for making such a request. The elder Pilati opposed the lack of traditional stylistic elements, which he preferred, and for which his academy had become known. There were, however, other reasons to resist approving the capable and award-winning student's request. Should Mar succeed with the monumental canvas, it could signal a change in the rigid structure of Munich history painting, over which Pilati had much control, and quite possibly it could put the work of the directors and Pilati himself in the shadow of the student. Committed to the project, Mar departed from the Academy, rented a space in Munich, and started to paint the huge canvas. Work on this ambitious undertaking drew much attention, including that of a major patron of the arts, Luitpold, brother of the Bavarian king. The Flagellants depicts the madness of a penitent group of self-scourgers who roamed throughout Europe during the 13th and 16th centuries. As Europeans became distraught over plagues, wars, religious and political factions, the Flagellants were bent on the idea that the salvation of others was brought through the shedding of their own blood. As they publicly whipped themselves in a penitential effort to save sinners, they may have instead unintentionally helped to spread the plague. Mar's phenomenal ability for figurative painting is apparent in the wide range of emotions and activities expressed within the crowd. Several hundred figures in the procession are led by a zealous and sinister-looking preacher dressed in black on the right.